I call the honourable member for Durack.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Industry. Will the Minister advise the House how the government is working to put the right policy settings in place in order to support and regain competitiveness within our critically important mining sector?
I call the honourable Minister for Industry.
Well, thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and can I thank the member for Durack for a question and thank her for the enormous work she does for the resources industry, not only in the state of Western Australia and particularly the state of Durack, but in fact for all Australia. The member has done a fantastic job taking over from the previous member, Barry Hass, in bringing mining companies to this place to allow members on the backbench in particular who may not have a mine in their backyard to see the importance of mining in Australia. And I recommend to the member for Lilly, that he actually reconsiders the continuous attack that he placed on the mining industry when he was the Deputy Prime Minister and Treasurer. Attacks on individuals, attacks on the industry, an industry which the Acting Prime Minister just pointed out employs around 1 million people directly and indirectly, an industry that kept his budget afloat as best as any budget under Labor could be kept afloat by continuing to earn much-needed export income for Australia. Now, Madam Speaker, we are facing a challenge in the resources industry at the moment as we transition from the construction of resource projects to the production of resource projects. I'm waiting for the member for Charlton, Madam Speaker. And we need to make sure that that next wave of investment actually happens. And so we have seen an industry that already pays its fair share of tax, Madam Speaker, and in fact over the last 2 years since June 2014 has raised over 2 years to June 2014 has raised over $40 billion for Commonwealth coffers. Now, Madam Speaker, the reality is that we need to make sure that this sector remains strong. And by removing the mining tax, we have sent a very, very clear message to those people looking to invest in Australia that we are open for business. But of course, all investments in mines require exploration.
The member for Melbourne Ports.
You've still got time. The reality is that all good mines start with exploration, and that's why this government has put in place a $100 million exploration development incentive, which I launched in the member for O'Connor's electorate, to make sure that we have the exploration that ensures that the mining industry remains strong. Madam Speaker, those opposite treated the mining industry as a cash cow, as an ATM, somewhere to go when they ran out of money. The government, in coalition government, want to make sure that the mining industry actually continues to produce the one thing that's very important, and that's jobs for all Australians.